track reviews.
Hi, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. You know who it is, and you know what it is. It is time for a track review, my thoughts on a brand new song and single. This one comes from none other than Terrace Martin, songwriter, singer, rapper, producer. He's worked with tons of artists over the years. You guys should at least know his stuff with Kendrick Lamar. And he has come through with a song that is essentially in response to the days and days of protesting and unrest that we have been seeing as of late. Rightfully so. A lot of people are talking about this, having their say about this, reacting to the tragic death of George Floyd and all of the deaths, all of the brutality that we've been seeing at the hands of police. From what I have seen so far, this seems to be one of the boldest and most outspoken statements, musically, artistically, on this situation in such a short amount of time. Pig Feet is the title of this one, and yes, it is a Terrace Martin song, but he's essentially orchestrating a collaboration here because this thing also features appearances from Denzel Curry, Daylight, Kamasi Washington is on here, as well as G. Perico. So let's give it a try and see what's up. Pig Feet. That was intense. Not even just in terms of the verses and the lyrics, which obviously Denzel, Daylight, both very skilled rappers who know their way around a verse, quality way with words, and both can be very topical as well when focused on a track. So, no doubt you understand what they're trying to communicate to you on this song. But before I get into that, let me say the instrumental on this is fantastic, and it's such a great mix of emotions. It really does embody everything that people visibly are feeling in these protests as a result of the death of George Floyd. The rage, the more mournful feelings, just this feeling of everything being so pent up. It's also tragic as well. The drums are so hard hitting and just have that fat, classic 90s hip hop quality to them. A bit of a boom bap thing, but there's kind of a jazzy, I'll say, a timbre to some of the drums too. Kamasi's saxophone on the track is fantastic. There's this long, just booming, bassy piano note that plays throughout a lot of the instrumental too that has this nasty growl to it. It's almost like it's just one long distorted bass note. It's really nasty. I mean, it's angry, and rightfully so. Denzel, I think, is much more methodical in his analyzation of the situation. His depiction of hopelessness and murder in his bars is really to the point and almost surgical. And Daylight, I know that, I've never been a huge Daylight fan, and dude definitely has a reputation of not being the most serious guy in the world, but let me tell you, he really stepped up on this song. And I haven't heard a lot of Daylight features, but this is easily the best one I have heard. The writing isn't nearly as straightforward as Curry's is on the track, but his flows, the internal rhymes within bars on the track are pretty relentless and impressive as he's bouncing one word off of another. And of course, again, while not super direct or linear in its logic or its narrative, there are plenty of references here to cops and pigs, murder in the street, bigotry, racism, Michael Brown, and also allusions to the trap that this very corrupt and bigoted criminal justice system creates. So what the verse doesn't necessarily have in terms of making a direct point, it somewhat makes up for just in terms of raw performance and energy and the ability to structure bars and rhymes in a very unique way, which of course for Daylight comes with being a veteran of the battle rap scene. So overall, not too much negative to say about this track. It is breathtaking in terms of its power, its energy, its sentiment, I think the necessity it has for the time that it is existing in, the situation it is reacting to. It's rare that something is so timely and also impeccably good. And I suppose I will leave it at that. Over here next to my head is another video that you guys can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel and let me know what you thought of this track. Did you love it, hate it, why? And that's it. Anthony Fantano, Pig Feet, forever.